Hello and welcome to Polystitch English channel. Here I show DIYs on how to create wonderful household items from fabric scraps. Today I have some fabric leftovers and an idea to create. For work, you will need some fabric scraps and a glue interlining, the simplest and the most inexpensive. We cut it into strips 8 cm wide. We will sew our patches on the glued side of the non-woven fabric. Fold the two together with the right sides and lay a line. We sew several blanks at once. We do not break the threads. If the length of the colored strip allows, then we attach and sew several parts at once. With this method, the fabrics will be sorted in advance. In work, we take threads longer than 8 cm and wider than 3 cm. Why is it so wide? Consider for yourself. 1.5 cm will go into the seam and a very narrow strip will remain. After the first layer has been sewn, bend the patch, smooth it with hands and apply the next strip. Unroll the canvas as it is convenient for you, so that most of it is on the left. The prepared strips must be ironed. This non-woven fabric is glued simply with a dry iron. It is convenient for me to work with a small travel iron on a mini ironing board, which I made myself from a cutting board. The workpieces need to be trimmed. The adhesive non-woven liner was dense, it did not deform. Focusing on the edges, we cut all of the unnecessary. If the hands are golden, it doesn't matter where they grow from. Prepared tapes are very convenient to use. Everything holds up remarkably. And it's easy to store, stacked and rolled up. I sewed from such strips a little earlier. I made a combination with black fabric and still have a couple of such blanks. Don't be afraid to create. He does not walk who does not fall, or vice versa. Last time I sewed those patches on strips of old tulle, so this is also possible. And in the last project, the black fabric I had was wide, and now we're making a new project from old blanks. We sew colored blanks on wide black stripes on both sides. First, face to face, and then unfold the details and stitch a black strip along the front side. The next step. Cut the large part, first along the black part, to get a colored part bordered by a black stripe. Let's prepare two pieces of about 15 cm long and connect them together. And now, slowly, we will increase the size of our workpiece. Shut it first from two opposite sides, then from the other two. For the fortress, be sure to draw off the details from the front side. The pattern and order of assembly can be any. It all depends on your imagination. I started to get such a color combination. Note that the details are not entirely symmetrical. As for the sides, I decided not to cut the black fabric and then sew it, but take a white strip right away. Laziness is a subconscious wisdom. Let's make a connection. Align all the edges and lay a line. On the one side, completely, and on the other, leave a hole for turning out. Everything is stitched, everything is ready. Internal seams can be zigzagged and corners trimmed. It remains only to turn it out. Colored stripes were sewn onto the base, where all the sections are closed, and the black fabrics are all double stitched. The result is a very nice and elegant, bright and cheerful pillow. I stuffed it with hollow fiber and padding polyester scraps. The open edge was sewn up manually with blind stitches. Since the filler is lightweight, such a pillow can be washed in a washing machine. In this color combination, black with color, I sewed other products a little earlier, a lawn octagonal pillow mat. I am sometimes asked, where do I put my products? Well, I don't know, they are disappearing somewhere all the time. Either a brother and his family will come to visit, then a sister will drop in, and my children are always glad to have a new pillow. Alright, it's time to go and collect ideas for the new masterclass. I hope you liked the DIY and enjoy creating a piece in this technique for your family. Thank you for watching, subscribe to the channel, like and comment this video. See you in the next episode.